about that enthusiasm? I love it. You got to care. You got to be excited. We have 100 laps coming from Michigan. Stay tuned. We'll drop the green flag next. Green flag is in the air. We're racing at Michigan.
He chose the outside, but that inside lane with the 20 car on the bottom, giving a great shove to Gustine out to the lead early.
When Connor Mosak had to go to the back, that opened up that lane for Jesse Love. He was able to pull up a lane, started right behind his teammate.
Jesse Love wasted no time at all. Qualified 5th, obviously had one position handed to him, but he's making the most of it here in 3rd already.
He was ready to go on that restart. You mentioned how important they would be today, Phil, and he, like I said, wasted no time getting the 2nd.
Well, Jesse Love at the last race in Pocono 2 weeks ago, there were some challengers that sometimes were better than the 20, but the 20 is so good on restarts. That's really his bread and butter, and that's what won him that race. But look at Jesse Love. He drops to the inside, tries to get around the 2. A heck of a battle here at Michigan.
Jesse, he's not satisfied to run behind.
He didn't want to be left out of all the fun here, is what I was going to say. He said, let's make it a party of 3. Now he's going to maybe clear before he gets to turn 1.
Watch Perez fight back now on the outside.
It's almost like a high-speed slide job here. If you're Jesse Love, you got to go and take it away, and he does on exit. Barely clear. Hard for a spotter to call that, but you just got to go for it. Make them check up if they have to and take it.
There's that momentum we were talking about. He had that momentum. He was able to get just in front of Perez on exit. Now he's going to go after his teammate Gustine.
And he was able to complete that pass once. We'll see if he can make the same move on the leader here of Gus.
He made this pass on Andres Perez for 2nd on the bottom right here at this end of the racetrack.
Ooh, a little crossover. Look at the outside.
I think he would like to get to the outside of Gustine, but his car is working so well on the bottom of the racetrack.
Side by side, here we go. Can Jesse Love make it stick? Trying to lead. For the 2nd time, he's credited with leading 1 lap so far. Look at how close.
And Perez would much rather help Gustine keep the lead than Jesse Love, because if Jesse gets to the lead, it's smooth sailing. He checks out. So you're going to see the 2 try to push, but it's not enough here. Jesse Love's going to clear for the lead.
See him wrap the bottom here. Remember, it's a little flatter, as you mentioned, down here. Not quite able to clear Perez this time.
Turns so good. Normally to turn like that, you got to be off the gas and on throttle. This Toyota's just wrapping the bottom.
The battle for 2nd. Connor Mosak making the move. Does he keep it? Yes, he does. Takes over 2nd.
Take it away.
And that's our leader, Jesse Love. Bottom of your screen. That's how close Mosak is to our leader.
See kind of the wind.
Oh, and they get together.
Looks like he just lost the nose coming off the corner. Made hard contact with Jake Finch's left rear quarter.
They're continuing on. Gosh, you were just talking
about
tire
going down.
Right front tire flat.
I said wind going out of the sails. This is another big shot for this team looking for that first top 5.
Well, that was his worst finish of the season at Pocono for that issue, and now obviously he's got some damage here. Don't know if that'll necessarily take him out of the whole race.
I'm not sure. That right front wheel, obviously the tire's flat. That right front wheel does not look that askew, so he may be okay. Caution's going to come out. He should be able to get to pit road. You can see. You're exactly right, Trevor. He knows that's on him.
Green flag once again. Jesse Love so good on restarts, but Connor Mosak has been a man on a mission. What can he do with it now in the front row? Chris Wright has something to say about it back there in the 55. Driving for Venturini Motorsports. We've seen him in the Truck Series, the Xfinity Series.
It's a real opportunity race for Chris Wright. You mentioned how much he's been looking forward to this race and doing a great job so far.
Yeah, Chris Wright, 2nd spot right now. Nice restart for him. Connor Mosak back to 3rd. And look at Andres Perez in the 2 making a charge back.
He's got that outside on Chris Wright that he wants. Mosak's going to jump up there behind him.
40 laps in.
Jesse has Andy J. Koliak, the 73 behind him. Chris Wright behind the Perez on the inside.
Watch this restart by Jesse Love in the outside.
Wow, what a restart. He's going early in the box, which is your best opportunity to catch somebody off guard. But, I mean, a 3-car length jump on the driver right behind him. It's incredible.
How about Mosak jumps to the outside of Andy J and grabs that spot.
3 wide on the restart. Andy J, Connor Mosak, Gus
Connor's not done there. He's going for more, trying to get by Gus Dean as well, and he's got him.
Andres Perez not letting the 20 get out either. He goes side by side. Can he take the lead from Jesse Love?
He wants his spotter to tell him clear. I don't think he can do it.
Not quite clear yet.
Now we're going to see the side draft from Jesse. Perez is going to go back up, put it on his door, and try to get some momentum back into turn one. See if he can go at him again.
Two 18-year-olds battling at Michigan, heading into turn one, side by side, neither wanting to let up.
That 2 car is the strongest I've seen it on the bottom.
Here comes the momentum from the high side for Jesse Love.
He's going to put it back on his door and watch it roll back forward. The momentum shift as you side draft. Ooh, almost too close there.
He's got him cleared. Tell him, spotter. Tell him, spotter. Clear.
Andres Perez to the front. Jesse Love second, and Chris Wright. He likes what he's seeing just ahead of him.
Oh, those leaders went around, just got him loose on his outside.
Just pulled that rear end around on that car. Scott's going to do a nice job not making any contact with anything, but that puts us in our window. Most of the guys, crew chiefs told me that the pit window is somewhere around 45 laps. We're in the same situation that we were prior to the end of the first race break.
Caution is out. Competition caution, second and final one of the race.
Connor Mozak was pushing that 18 car. We kept looking at each other saying, can he hang on to it? But the reason is, as Heather just talked about, he knew that's the battle for the lead after this caution. They're good to go all the way to the end of this race. The 20 car of Jesse Love, even Jankowiak still running fourth. Strong run for him, but he had to go try to get that lead right there before the caution.
Here we go, Jesse Love, Connor Mozak in the 18. Connor's had his hands full with the loose car. What can he do with it here on the inside?
Perez restarting 6th, not back to 11th, so fresh tires on this 2 car, 4 wide. Thought better of it, goes back to 3 wide.
How about Mozak, though? How about Mozak on the inside of the racetrack? Can he hold off Jesse Love? Ooh, Chris Wright getting really loose in the 55.
Big side draft here. He's going to pinch him tight to the wall, see if he can't get a run into turn 3.
Incredible battle up front for the lead. Here comes Gus Dean in the 25. Shot out of a cannon. Takes the lead. They're thinking, where did he come from?
The old 2 for 1.
That's right.
Those guys battling side by side just slowed them down. How about Perez now trying to fight back on the inside behind Mo?
But Andres Perez, who had to come down pit road there, and they get together. Contact. Gus Dean, who had taken the lead, he's into the wall. Connor Mozak to the lead.
We're still green here. 4 wide right now down the backstretch.
Andy Jankowiak going for the lead.
Jankowiak to the lead. Andres Perez on the outside battling for the lead, who just pitted. Jesse Love back there, 3 wide. Connor Mozak. And is that Chris Wright now battling on the outside?
Rather be lucky than good, and Perez is thinking, hey, this strategy worked out perfect. I'm leading with fresh 4 tires right now.
Wow.
Yeah, if he could just pack it, there he goes. He packed it. He's going to get him really loose. Now, the 2 needs to come down, get on his door, side draft here. Don't let him clear you into turn 1. But honestly, kept more momentum than I thought he would for Perez there, as he got that loose and was able to hang on to the advantage.
Side by side as they go through turns 1 and 2. Connor Mozak to the front, leading here tonight for the first time. Like you said, Trevor, he came back from adversity, had that miscue, had to pit out of sequence. And you see his day ending in smoke. 8 laps to go. Connor Mozak continues to lead, who, by the way, talk about adversity. He had to start in the back of the pack, and he has just put on a show tonight with a very loose race car. And he's looking, hoping to win his first career ARCA race. But wait a minute. Caution. Out for the 5th time.
Well, it's not going to be a cakewalk now. I was looking, and Jesse Love had gained 2/10 that last lap, had just cleared Andy J, and now a caution. Re-rack them. We don't know who's going to be able to win this thing now.
What we talk about at the top of the show, how important restarts are. We're going to have a big one here shortly.
Jesse trying to win his 6th race of the season. Been under weather today.
Don't count out Andy Jankowiak.
Oh, big push on the outside.
Up. Connor Mozak, 3 wide, loses track position. Andy Jankowiak, they're wrecking behind him. Jake Finch goes around.
Flagman has not put out the yellow flag yet.
We've got cars stuck in the grass here.
Jeffrey Maxink is the one you saw in the grass, but we're staying under green on the final lap here. Jesse Love had a great restart.
Jack Koyak still fighting off Gusty, or the 55 there, Chris Wright. Caution's going to come out, though.
We're going to do it again.
These restarts have been incredible. Jesse Love, Gus Dean, Frankie Muniz, and Andy Jankowiak.
Another huge restart, maybe a race-winning restart for Jesse Love.
Connor Mosack with a big push to Andy J. Trying to get some momentum. Here comes the 18, 3 wide.
And he's a little bit loose. He hangs on to it.
The final lap from Michigan International Speedway. Can Gus Dean, Andy J, Connor Mosack, can they do anything to stop the 20?
Look at Frankie Muniz trying to grab that 4th spot from Andy J.
It's been a fairy tale season for the young driver Jesse Love. Checker flag comes back. Jesse Love wins it. For the 6th time this season, he finds victory lane.
Jesse Love, you can see how hard he worked for this race. The team right now giving him some ice to cool him off a little bit. His cool suit wasn't working. The helmet hose came off. A big hug here for his crew chief, Shannon Rush. As I said before, these guys are like buddies. It's not work for them. This is fun to come to the racetrack and get wins together, and they are certainly doing that as we let Jesse sit down here and kind of catch his breath. Win number 6 on the season for him. All right, he gave me the go-ahead. All right, Jesse, obviously you're feeling it now, but let's go back through that race a little bit. A lot of hard work went into it, a lot of battles, especially those restarts at the end. So just kind of tell us what you can as you catch your breath.
Yeah, just a lot of good guys around us, and you know, it's tough. Like, obviously, yeah, I lost our cool suit and lost the helmet blower, so my feet blower went out from my, you know, the heat that you get, and just everything. I mean, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. I go on runs with my dog Buck every day, so. And CQ's and they yell at me when she sees how messed up I am. But no, I mean, with this right side window, we're so hot in here, and just it's a lot easier. I got a phenomenal crew chief in Shannon Rush that just makes my job really easy. And Billy Ventrini gives us all the resources we need. Huge thank you to JBL and Harmon and everybody at Toyota Racing. I'm definitely worn out, but it definitely feels good. So I just want to give all the glory to God. You know, Shannon came over the radio and told me that he was looking out for me and going to give me some extra energy. And you know, just God's a big, important part of my life, and want to say to my mom and dad back home.
Congratulations to Jesse Love, your winner here at Michigan.